Hey guys, welcome to another 3D clinic with Bone Doc and my lovely wife Vin. Here from my snow and balmy Colorado Springs. It's about 18 degrees right now. So let's go ahead and take off, alright? Got my 70-inch slick here, powered with the new motor 1512. Left, right, up, down, right.
For today, let's talk about hovering. There are many ways to learn hovering, but this is the way I recommend. Think of hovering first of all as a very high alpha harrier. What you notice is that as you pitch the nose up higher from a simple harrier to a very high alpha harrier, your airspeed will decrease until you eventually hover. When first learning to hover, it's always simplest to just have the airplane pointing toward the wind. The reason for this is that when your belly is pointing toward the wind, you are in essence simulating an upright harrier. The other thing to notice is that even though the airplane's not moving much, my finger's always moving and always making adjustment. We'll see here that as I start pointing the side of the airplane toward the wind, I need to point the nose slightly to the left to compensate. To exit, you just need to remember that firm application of power in the absence of erroneous control input will get you out of any situation. So let's recap. Start with an upright harrier, point your nose into the wind, and to transition to a hover, pitch up while pulsing the throttle to increase the control surface effectiveness. From there, just remember to dance with your fingers as if you're dancing on hot coal, and make sure you stay on that throttle. So let's go ahead and move somewhere warmer here to discuss the rhythm in hovering. As you can see, I've got my 3D EPP Yak 55 and just practicing at home. In this first part, I'm trying to keep everything nice and smooth and trying to achieve what some people call that locked-in feeling. It may not seem as obvious on video, but I could definitely tell that I was having a hard time trying to lock the yak in just one specific place. Now I'm going to go ahead and consciously make myself move the fingers faster. I could immediately tell just by assuming a faster rhythm that I'm able to lock the yak in place a lot better. Just like when you're dancing on hot coal or playing hot potato, by making faster and smaller movements, you're able to make them finer and make the adjustment more automatic. Just in case you guys aren't convinced, last year I got a chance to videotape Andrew Jeske flying his 70-inch slick at CEF. You can see here that even though his airplane is completely locked in, he is always moving his fingers and always making fine adjustments. This is like a tightrope artist who, to the casual observer, doesn't look like he's moving much, but he's always making internal adjustment to keep himself centered and balanced. One thing you'll notice when you're flying a giant scale plane is that because of their stability, you can get away with the slower rhythm. So in essence, the stick is still moving, you're still carrying a rhythm, but as you could see, picture on the right versus picture in the middle, your rhythm can be a little slower. On subsequent episodes, we'll talk about other finer points, such as doing a snap to hover, trying to drop your altitude and get your hover down on the deck, as well as the definite crowd favorite, tail touching. Alright, until then, fly low.